Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we all doing? Sorry, getting a real life message. That was bad timing. So we're going to be jumping back in some Battle Brothers today. I promised some Total War today. Um, but as we're squeezing in probably our last day stream for a while, I figured we would do some Battle Brothers. And then tonight we'll do some Total War. If you all are itching for more Battle Brothers tonight, let me know because I am amenable either way. But I thought we'd do some more Total War. Yes, so this will be the last day one for a while due to some in real life stuff, and then I'm going to be away for all streaming for 10 days starting next. Technically I'm going on Tuesday, but we'll probably be packing on Monday, so probably the last stream will be this Sunday the 27th. So after Sunday there will be a hiatus on the streaming, but I will be back on I think I land on the morning of the 9th. So we'll be back home then, and we will be child free. So we might do some extra long streams because I frankly won't have much better to do. So yes, so that will make up for it hopefully. But I leave you in the good hands of Wabbalabalam, Teddy Homeboy, Pashi, Aoku, and many other streamers that I'm sure you guys can drop into and check out, just to name a few. But yeah, I will. I'm sure you guys will cope, but I will try and keep an eye on Discord and other things. But yeah, so in a small break for the summer. Right, but without any other delay, let's jump into Battle Brothers. We're somehow still alive. We're on day, what does it look like, 145. And I'll be honest, I don't want to call it yet, because this is the stage where, and we lost a brother last night. I was tired and we shouldn't have lost him, even though he's a new hire. It was a waste of funds. So we need to just not become complacent. Just because we're steamrolling, it doesn't mean we're going to keep that up. Also, as we hire new brothers, they're very low level now, and so we need to be careful as we train them up. We've got a decent amount of famed items. I need to spend some time now doing the armor, and there's no one's watching, and that's a good time to do it because I'm always conscious it's not the most thrilling stuff to watch. So I'm going to break every single armor piece down. We're going to choose what we're repairing. Anything we're not repairing, we're going to either recycle or sell. So if we're not repairing it, we're going to sell it, or bin it off, so to speak, because I don't want to keep hoarding loads of things that we're not using. Oh, that's not a piece. Be careful how I do that. And we can go through all of these bits and make sure that we're keeping, some good range of storage in the armory so that we can get perfect balance on medium armor wearers, etc. But I don't want to keep 15 of an item, and I certainly don't want to keep even 3 of an item that we're never going to use. So we're going to try and clean this up a little. The armory is actually quite light, but the armory, if that makes sense, is overflowing in a minute. So we need to clean this up, and then we need to make sure we balance everyone. So I'm going to literally go through every character. We're just going to go left to right because I'm fairly confident that our big boys are wearing all the heavy stuff, but let's see what we can tweak and improve. So this guy is on 62. I personally don't like going much below 60 because it's hard to activate skills. So at 15, if we don't move, that means we can pop Spear Wall 4 times. Obviously you do get recovery each turn as well. So if we didn't move, I believe we can Spear Wall every turn, but we can mix in some strikes as well at 10 fatigue. So it's nice to be able to do that, or even to raise a shield. So, yeah, I like a working fatigue of 60. It's probably on the high side, having watched the pros, but it's where I'm comfortable. So he's probably about as heavy as I want to go. We could increase the body armor, decrease the head armor if possible, but let's see if it's even possible. So 11 on a 1 for our body armor is probably pretty heavy. There's a 12 there for 85. It's actually worse. It's just heavier and worse than our chainmail Hallberg. We don't seem to have a lot of tier 1 options. and certainly not on the heavier side. So that's something that we need to keep when we find. Tier 2, we're on a 22 for 160, which again is on the heavy side. We're not going to have much higher than that. We have no weight on the 3 and 1 weight on the 4, both of which gives 10 and 5 respectively. We can push. I think we have some tier 3s that are 10 if memory serves, but I might be thinking of head armor. Oh no, there's a 10. So with the Southern Cloak you get 10, but you don't get the Resolve. I'd argue that the Resolve is probably worth more than the 5 armor, so I'll probably keep that. And then for the 4s we've got 10 and a Resolve. Oh, it's 8 armor. For 8 armor I'm tempted, because it gives 2 Resolve though. Still, fleeing is a big negative, so I think that's probably worth keeping as high as possible. Right, and that looks like that's about all our options. And then tier 5 for this guy, we're wearing the decreased damage, ignoring armor, so that's resists hammers is the way I would phrase that, and stops that ripping the armor down quite so quickly. And then on the helmet, we've got a rotten great helm. Whee! Hello, Teddy boy.
Teddy homeboy just traded with 3 viewers.
I love the analysis there from the AI. Teddy homeboy, a Canadian bear, is sitting in the hot seat. I love it. It does make you sound like a rather large gay gentleman, though. Or is it hairy? Is it hairy for bear? I love all the little gay categories. It's hilarious. I hope you had a good stream, man. I caught a little bit of it while I was setting up and eating my breakfast. I imagine you're off to bed now yourself, though, is it? You're on the wrong side of the planet. Thanks for streaming, man. It's a good run you're getting going from the look of it. Apart from you know, opening things you've been entrusted to carry just to get a famed weapon, you cheeky rascal. But yeah, you're right. There doesn't seem to be a consequence. They should definitely up the consequence, I think. Otherwise, everyone's just going to take that quest and piss the town off and open the box. Or piss the barbarians off, I should say. I'm wondering if you piss the barbarians off enough, do they come after you or put contracts out on you or something? I hope they've balanced it, because otherwise everyone's just going to farm famed items by rinsing that quest over and over again. We are unfortunately doing armor inventory management, so sort of digging, guys. I apologise, but we delayed it last night. I'm really conscious that it's not the most fun part of the stream, so I didn't do it last night, but it needs to be done. So I don't want us to be walking around when we could be in heavier gear where we've got spare fatigue on our big boys, like this one. Oh, what's this pot? 10 for 145. No, 250 for 30. Wow, and he's still got fatigue to spare. He's a monster, this guy. I don't think we're going to beat 250. I think that's about as heavy as it gets, isn't it, with the orc helmets? Hey, Juicy. Good to see you, buddy. Manhunters was not the run I thought would get past more than a few days, but here we are. Yeah, no, good. Have you got anyone to level 7 yet? Have we worked out, or level 8? Have we worked out if it's just stops the stats, or does it stop the fatigue, or both, or what's the crack? Sorry, perks? Can't get my sentences out today. Oh man, I just remembered I meant to get a coffee and I haven't. Never mind. We'll do that in a minute. Just decreases. So yeah, this is anti-hammer stuff. Yes, good. Thanks, Juicy. How's it going with you, man? Good to see you. We're just doing some inventory, armor inventory. So strap in. I know it's not the most thrilling bit, as I was just saying, but I put it off last night, but we do have to sit and do it. Rotten Great Helm 150-14. 175-12, so this saves weight and gives us more armor, so let's swap that out. And it's not rotten, which sounds nicer. You can take off the manky zombie helmet. I don't think we have many. Oh, tier 4 is just decoration, isn't it? So I don't tend to put them on. I guess we could start decorating. We'll do the armors first, though. So yeah, I feel like we need more body armor and less helmet, but we've got it slightly too balanced. It's actually got more on his helmet than his body, but there you go. So I think this is better, like, you know, having a third less on the helmet, but sometimes we don't find the right pieces. Imagine the smell of that helm, exactly, right? He's been wearing it for a while as well. Ugh. Not good. We will just for the late people coming in or and the raiders. We were going to be doing some Total War as I promised yesterday, but that'll be this evening. This will be the last day stream in a while, and I will be finishing on Sunday for best part of 2 weeks, just shy of 2 weeks. I'll be back on the following Saturday. So yeah, just so everyone's aware, I'm just going to announce that on every stream, just so that people know that I'm going to be disappearing. But hopefully you'll rejoin me when I'm back on the 8th or 9th, whatever the Saturday is. Highest today is 6. Oh, so you're about to get to it though, so it won't be much longer. I need to hit 8. Yeah, let me know once you're here, man. I'm really curious to see how that mechanic works, because yeah, it seems, how it reads, it seems very challenging. That's right, yeah, I'm off to Poland to see, hopefully the weather picks up. It's a bit cool at the moment, but saying that, it's still a nice temperature. It's like 25 degrees, so it's warm, but it's not going to scorch the kids, so it's sort of perfect. But it's been a bit on and off rain as well, but we're hoping it clears up a bit, because then we get to go and enjoy the lovely lakes, which cost nothing in Poland. You just literally park up for free and go and enjoy it, and it's like, and not like British lakes, they're like sandy lakes, so it's almost like the ocean, but it just happens to be a lake. More like an American lake is what I would call it. So yeah, it's it's really nice actually. I was very skeptical at first. Thanks, man. Yeah, hopefully it'll be alright. Well, we've got kids in tow, but we'll manage. Should be fun. Make some memories, drink some beers, relax a little bit. We're lucky because they've got a lot of space out there as well. So my wife's family's house is quite modest, but is of a decent size because the houses in Poland are way bigger. Right, so this is our pure nimble guy. I honestly think Brawler's a better medium in hindsight, but we didn't have the medium perks, so it is what it is, and we didn't have adaptive. But that's something I need to note for next time, that I think a medium armor Brawler is really good. I don't mind the nimble, but I feel like if you're going to go nimble, you're better off not having a Brawler. You're better off finding a Berserker and going nudist, because it's just so much more OP. We also think we really need to get freedom of movement, because that's really going to beef him up. So I think that might need to be our next perk. But I think we've got 10 on the body, 5 on the helmet. We'll go through and see if we can tweak or improve anything, but really what we're doing with this one is we're comparing weight to armor to make sure he's got the most efficient piece of gear on, rather than it being the heaviest or lightest. So we obviously want less fatigue for more armor, basically, or the same fatigue for more armor is what we're looking at, because I can't really change the balance much. I don't really want to go through messing around changing the head and the armor, body armor too much. So we're trying to beat 136, which I think is probably going to be unachievable, because that looks like it's famed. We've got nothing on 2, but then you're not going to get 2 for 0. So I think the lightest 2 you're going to get is like 5 that's of any use. Yeah, so there's almost no point looking there. 2 for 5 seems to be the standard for tier 3, and 4 for tier 4 is not standard. We can get better than that. Oh, we've got a special one here on tier 4. Plus 2 resolve, which resolve's only 49. That's not a bad shout, and 15 armor. But it does, it weighs 2. We can't afford the weight. That's a shame. It's an unusual one. We just found that one. We're definitely going to repair that one. What else have we got for tier 4? We've got some 5s. I'm sure we've got better than 5 on tier 4. Maybe we're running a little bit low on good tier 4 attachments. Okay, so we might have to buy him something for tier 4, because we could definitely get better than 5. And we've got nothing for a 5th level 5 attachment. Again, we never seem to store a lot of those, because we always use them, but we'll see what we've got. See, that weighs too much. This one doesn't weigh anything, but it knackers his fatigue. This might work. So body armor damage taken is decreased by 10%, but the fatigue penalty of wearing body armor. I wonder if this knackers nimble, or if it doesn't count towards it. No, it doesn't seem to be affecting nimble. And it means that the fatigue penalty of wearing body armor is increased. Ah, yes, look, his fatigue drops slightly. This might work. So we only dropped 2 on fatigue. So our dodge, I don't think is affected. At this point, I mean, it could affect it in the long run. 14, 15. Oh, no, it does. It drops it 1. I think I can live with 49 though, and then we're getting a reduction of the damage that our armor takes, and because we've got so little armor for nimble, I think that might be a good shout. Did I not say initiative? Yes, that's what I meant. What did I say? Sorry. Find some good capes. I agree. So this is what we're trying to go through the inventory now, just to see what we need. So we need some sort of spare tier 5 stuff for newbies coming through. I think it's just because we're using them as we find them. And then we've got a rune on here which gives him fatigue recovery as well. Oh, I said fatigue. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, so it was the initiative that took a tiny hit, and because of that, the dodge took a 1 hit. But I can live with that. As long as it's not affecting the nimble, I think that's good. We might want to change that. I think the best one for him is going to be... I don't think they'll have one here. No, they don't have an armory. Is it light padding or something? It actually reduces the overall fatigue use of the armor. But he's got such high fatigue, the brawler, that just might be overkill. But anyway, we'll have a look at any other cool tier 5 0 weight items. Or low weight. We could strip some of the helmet down. Right, 2 for 40 on the helmet. This is where we might be able to make some improvements. Tier 1 helmets for less than 2 weight, and our base weight is 3. Southern Chain Hood is 3 for 65. That's a 4 for 75. We can't afford to go up. That's a 5 for 75. Nope, too heavy. I don't think we've got any other light helms. These are all heavy helms. 22 for 190. No. Hey, Arnie, how you doing, man? Not seen you in a while. Thanks for joining. You can craft it with spider silk and glowing resin. I don't think we've got the resin. I haven't seen a Shrat. We haven't really gone too far off piste yet, but we haven't seen Shrats on Legends yet. But we'll keep an eye out. I know you can also buy them in the black market as well, if you keep an eye out for it. So we'll do that. I think we've got spider silk. We may have now used it all. So we'll go and hunt some spiders. That's easy enough. And you like furs from hyenas for layer 5. Now, I've seen hyenas, but they're currently wandering in packs of like 30, which I find slightly intimidating. But yeah, we could go and kill some hyenas. Sure, that's a good shout. Thanks, gents. This is rubbish. We've got better than this. So tier 3, we've got 5 on a headband. I think we probably meant to put that 4 on, and we've accidentally added it as a vanity. So let's put on at least a 10. There we go. So that's improved his head armor at least. I think that's as good as it's going to get. That's 1 for 20. So if we could find a saving of 1, I guess we could boost his head armor. Or if we could find a 2 chainmail hood, I guess would be the other option. I don't think that exists, so there's a 3. 2 would be dropping to 50. So we'd lose 15 armor to gain 20. Is that right? Hang on, if that's right, that might be worth doing. So we would lose 15 on the base item. And we would gain... Where is it gone? It was a faceplate, wasn't it? The only problem with that is it ruins his vision, and he does occasionally, not very often, but he occasionally throws a net. So at night time, he's going to be useless with the faceplate on. But that's a pretty small trade-off. I'd rather have the armor. Yeah, so that's 1 fatigue for 20. We can shave off 1. So we gain 5 armor, and we would lose a vision. I think the vision's worth more than... The 5 armor's not worth the vision, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Right, so yeah, my instincts was right. That's pretty much as good as it can be. Runes. We need to work on runes, I think, is the obvious thing. So those 4 are as good as we can make them. Seeing I did gloss over the helmet slightly, just make sure. 1 for 25 on tier 2. I think we've got heavier than that with the orc stuff. I see, but it's so light we put that on. So we've got... So we could throw away another 10 fatigue, would drop us to 65. Would give us quite a bit more armor, but I don't know if we need it at this point. I think the fatigue is more valuable than the armor. The orc stuff's just too heavy. Yo, Shuddy, good to see you, buddy. We do have 1 gem for the Vala, yes. The question is, what do we make? We've got a few. We've made 2 to date, but it's like, what do we make next? Right, where was I? This guy. So 56, we really can't afford to do much. If anything, we're going to make this guy lighter. I think I screwed with him last night, so we're not going to fiddle. That one's done. This one's balanced at 35, and this is perfectly balanced. So anything we change here needs to be like for like. So 6 armor for 50. So basically, we need 6 or less for more than 50 armor, which I don't think we have on a tier 1. But you never know. We'll have a look. No, that's twice the weight. That's a little bit too much weight. No, I think we might be better than I realised on the armour balancing. 2, we're looking at, that's famed, so I'm not even going to look. 10 for 133 is huge. That's the standard. That's another standard. And then this one's got the bone plating, which costs us 2. But I think that is just pound for pound better than any other attachment. Totally free first hit, which is nice. We've got a 4 for 75, and then a 10, and then a 10. Yeah, that's all maxed out. Again, runes. Runes are what we need. Loads and loads. 1, 2. So just to go through it, we need 2 runes, 2 runes, 1 rune, 2 runes, 1 rune, 2 runes. So everybody needs 2 apart from 2 of them. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then one of them had a pair. So yeah, we need 12 runes for the front line on armor, and probably another 6 for the weapons. So yeah, runes is definitely what we need to do. Build up cash and just go and buy loads of gems. I know where they're made, so we just need to get on and do that. Right, next row, very quickly, trying to get through this. Not perfectly balanced, but I think it's an initiative lack rather than a weight lack, but we'll check. 24 plus 11 is 35. Yeah, perfect armor, just need to get the initiative up. 6 for 50 is about as efficient as we've got. 10 for 70 seems heavy-ish for a tier 2. Let's see what else we've got. 6 for 50, what are we on? 70. Maybe that is about right. Yes, standard on tier 3, just light on tier 4. So again, we need some more tier 4s that are better than 5 armor, which we definitely have seen. We're just running low on at the moment. And then again, runes. And then we've got 7 for 75. Oh, excuse me, guys. I will be right back. I've got to take a phone call. Sorry, guys. I don't usually jump off that quickly for a be right back, but it was a phone call I was expecting. Right. Where were we? We were doing this Dudette Aoku. So, perfectly balanced, but we need initiative. Nothing we can do about that. If there are any runes that boost initiative, we definitely want to put them on her, because then we can max out and get this extra 3 melee defense and 1 range defense. So we'll have a look. Is there any initiative boosting runes? If not, I guess we're going to just have to keep looking for... I don't know if there's a famed item that does initiative boost. Why are we wearing a 2 on a tier 3? That is not good. We've definitely got better than that, surely. There we go, that's more like it. Tier 4 again is low. And no runes. And no tier 1, but that's because we're balanced. That is weird though, because tier 1 usually gives you the best bang for your buck. So the lightest one we've got there is 3 for 25. Because I've slapped on a Hauberk. Surely we should be able to... Oh no, it's a Lamella, sorry. If we swap the Lamella... Can we get better bang for our buck for 23? So 23 is the total weight, and we need to use a tier 1 and 2 in combination. So that would be 8. That would leave us 15. So 60 plus whatever we've got for 15 on a tier 3. Oh god, Frosty Tools just went on a rampage. Honestly, Frosty Tools is having a bit of a mare recently. I wonder if it's because we're running through... I wonder if it's because we're running through 2 platforms, or it's just having a bad day. But like, that's a few weeks this week. It's just absolutely broken. I said hello to you, didn't I, Shotty? But anyway, hello, hello. Thanks for lurking, man. Always welcome to lurk. Hope you're having a good day so far. So what was I saying? So I was saying, yeah, tier 2 and 1 combination. So we're looking at 8 for 60, which leaves us 15. What can we get for 15 on a tier 2? God, have we got anything? Not a lot seems to be the answer. That's 8. That would 8, 6. Yeah, then we've either got light and then mega heavy. We don't seem to have anything in between. So 8 looks to be our best. That's another 65. So 65. Actually, we could go heavier then if that's the case. So 12 plus 8 is 20. That's still 3 lighter. And that gives us 150. And this is 150. So actually, if we did that and that, we'd be lighter. We'd now be under those, so we're going to ruin our balance slightly, but we can fix that. We're on the same armour now, and we've got fatigue to spare. So we're now on 28 plus 4. So we've got 2 to spare, and I bet you we can apply 2 somewhere else and increase this armour now. The base is 8 for 65. Why are we wearing 8? We've got 6 for 65, haven't we? Oh no, have I just imagined that? It's 8 for 65. Okay, Wynnie's wrong. Oh, we didn't look at these ones as well. 50. No, that's fine. So we must be able to add some extra weight to the helmet then, which is good. So we've got 2 extra. We've got a tier 1 or a tier 2. We've got 2 to play with. Or we could put more armour on the body, but that seems foolish because we've got good resolve, so that's a waste. Yeah, let's definitely stick with something on the head. Tier 1 or 2 lightweight on the helmet is what we need. I've got loads of heavy stuff. I keep hoarding heavy stuff. We need to find some lighter options. 3, that's not bad. 28 plus 4 is 33. That's going to take us 1 over. Ah, we're allowed to be 1 over. Sweet. Okay, I think that's going to do it. That does affect the vision. We are shooting. Hang on a minute. We can't affect vision. I'm being silly. I didn't think about vision. We don't really want to lose vision. How far can the gun shoot? 2. Oh, hang on. It only shoots 2 anyway. When you stand on a hill, it shoots 3. How much vision do you need? Not that much. Unless we're going to give him quick hands and a crossbow, that's fine. Right, done. That's him maxed out. Sweet. So we got an extra 50. That was well worth the effort to go through these. fancy bow in grey hammer. We've got 11 and 4 is a perfect nimble balanced armor. Again, we've got no tier 1, so we need to check. Oh, there's only a tier 3. Okay, everything's super light on this body. Why is that? If we balance this right. If anything, we've got too much head armor and not enough body armor, but I guess you can argue it both ways. I'm not going to play. We've had them for a long time, but we want some famed light armors and some runes here, I think, and some tier 5 lightweight special wizardry things. So we'll keep an eye out for them. Next one is a classic Battleforged. 14. We could possibly go up another 3 on something. 14 is about as heavy as it gets. 23 is as heavy as it gets. Nothing there. Normal amount there. An extra 4 there. So possibly a lightweight tier 1. We are ranged though, so we can't affect vision, which is probably the reason we've got nothing on. I don't think we have anything that's tier 1 that's not going to affect vision. So we'll leave that alone. We're almost at the end. Balanced. We're perfectly balanced. 11 for 95. 11 for 80. Yeah, quite heavy body armor. That's working well. And we've got a lightweight helmet. So again, we could possibly make the body more efficient, increase the helmet slightly. The druid's a little bit vulnerable to a headshot, but generally speaking doesn't get that close to combat, so I think that's okay. And the Vala's nimble, and on a perfect 15. Oh no, on a 14. If we had a 1 armor tier 5, I guess we could nudge something up. What's the tier 4? We've already got a 1 armor on there. No, I think again that's as close as we're going to get, but if we do get any 1 fatigue lightweight tier 1s, we'll put them on, but I think that's quite rare, if not impossible. Oh, hang on. No, vision we need for the spells. No, that's as good as it's going to get. We've just hired the minstrel, so I guess we should armor them up quickly. I have no idea how we're going to build them out. Probably just as a max out spell user. Looking at a glance, we're probably going to go something like medium. Yeah, medium. And then I don't know what we're going to do. If anyone's got any tips for how to make a minstrel useful beyond the spells, let me know. Because it's not what I'm used to building out. But for now, we'll just... he's got half decent fatigue, so I think we'll just put some sort of standard kit on them and see what happens. Something not too heavy. And then we'll build it from there. Something like that. Tier 2 helmet. It's all mega heavy. That'll work. Vision. Do we need vision for spells on this? There's no range on those, they just hit the drum. Yep, fine. I think that will do. The body armor's a little light, so let's just up some of those. That's more like it. And 2, we've only got 1 extreme to the other, I think. Oh, 6 for 50. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Right, that stops me too squishy. Right, there we go. Right, we're done. I'm sorry that was a painful process. So the gist of it is, we need more lightweight stuff, we need more tier 4 stuff, we need more runes. That was my big takeaway. And we could sell all the replications and delete some of this orc rubbish. So let's just have a quick tidy up. And then we'll get going. So these aren't that useful of 4s. We've all got all those, so we'll get rid of the broken ones. Same with these. That one I will repair because they are useful when we hire heavy brothers. We use those really quite regularly. Get rid of any duplications where we've got excessive amounts, or won't repair broken ones. I'm going to keep that because it's good to have options, because it's a lot lighter. Saying that, it's always going to be on a heavy character, and medium armour is never going to wear an 8. So the weight is probably less relevant, it's just... So we'll just get rid of that. Not repairing these, let's go to the broken ones, free up some space. Too many. It's better. Nope. Broken. We will repair broken stuff if it's useful or rare, but these are neither. No, just don't see it very often, but it's not that good. That's nice. Right, down to 156 items, which still seems excessive, but we're getting lighter. Right, let's play the bloody game, shall we? Now all the tedium's done. Let's go punch stuff. What are we doing? We're doing a tour, I believe. Yeah, let's go patrol. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Always worth doing it to get the range boost. Nice. I don't know why. Why was he competing with the range competition? He's not even that good. Maybe it's just a sellsword combat thing, but yeah. Don't really want his range to go up, but we always want Grey Hammers to go up, and he's already at 150, which is obnoxiously good. Oh yeah, go perform. I don't think I've ever had a negative result on that. It's just free money. White and green skin's fine. Let's wait till the morning. I didn't even look at what the rolls were. I just thought we'd keep our standard one for this one. Mostly healed, that was worth doing, and we've repaired everything. And made some wine. Whoop whoop, vino. Right, armourer. Let's see if there's any... no, they've been messed up by the greenskins too much. No, there's nothing that we were discussing earlier that we need. What do we actually want hire-wise now? We had an alchemist for fun, but we sacked them because they were terrible. And the Pertrees put me off. We sort of want more archers. We've got 2 recruits now and a gunner. I feel like a 4th would be good. To have 4 sort of solid ranged in 18 isn't excessive. And we've obviously got our new minstrel hire, which we're going to try out. I could get a blacksmith. We can actually get a backliner blacksmith and make them just do all the boring camp stuff. But yeah, I think we'll just continue. We might get another heavy from guy, maybe a hedge knight. We just need to find the right one, because the hedge knights we've seen have been average at best. Right, where are we going next? Oh, all the way over there. Of course we are. Now, so that camp we hit did count. We need to go and hit another camp, and we can get our maximum bonus here. There's a camp. Let's go do that. So also, guys, start thinking about which run you'd like us to do next. If no one inputs, I'm probably leaning towards doing the Rangers again, because I had a lot of fun having ranged heavy guys, and I like the Druid character, but it is not in stone. I'm also like to do new things. Cabal has been on the books for a while, but it looks challenging. But I don't really want to step up to Cabal because it's 3 skulls, I think. I think it's 3 skulls. If it isn't, forgive me. Maybe it's 2 actually. But it's definitely very different, and I want to work on the knowledge we've built on this run, because we've gone a lot deeper than we normally go. I want to push into late game on this one, so it still might not be for a while. I don't want to call it yet, because we're still killing it. But we need to start thinking about the next run. And I'm thinking, if we don't do a challenge run, or we don't move up to expert, which is another option, but I want to make sure we can actually continue these successes. So we do. I think Crusaders was definitely up there. Inquisition was one of the original votes for that early on. But yeah, have a look through the run-throughs on Legends and let me know what you guys think will be fun to do. We've never fought a Vincel Mutter. I think it's like a Super Banshee. So this might be an interesting fight. Yeah, we're definitely going to try this. I think we're all repaired. Are we all healed? Yes, we're all healed. Right, do we need anything for... Have we got any holy water? I don't think we do. We've got some on the donkey, if memory serves. Yeah. Let's actually transfer this to pockets. I'm going to drop the dagger, and we're going to take that. Daggers are not good anyway. For the undead, it's too piercing. Give him a flask as well. Right. Let's do this. Let's try and keep the newbies alive this time. And now I'm going to go grab a coffee for the next one. But let's get this one done first. Right. There's the fallen hero. Nothing particularly exciting from the glance at it. It's got a regular flail, which is we definitely want to put down. Just let them advance. Standard tactics for undead. There doesn't seem to look to be anywhere I can flee to. I could go behind this wall, but there's no high ground. So let's let them come. As far as I come in this turn. Strip the armor that we can. Let's hold him back so we can chop all the heads off. That's the other thing that we're slightly better at undead now because we've got a lot more head chopper units. So we've also got some holy water if we need it. We still haven't found the perk donation to get the Crusader holy skills yet, but frankly, I think the high damage output skills are just too tempting, so we've really been focusing on those. And this guy is going to zombie sprint across us, I think. Yeah, just about coming into her own, mate. So, yeah, 85. So becoming quite lethal with it now. Not at the same level as our ranger, but she's never going to be that because she doesn't have perfect focus. So she's going to be more piercing shot, just because we've never taken it before. So that'll be interesting to see how penetrating the shots get. I was also hoping to take Cascade on her, but we don't seem to have that either to get past shields. Really, though, this is a disowned lady that we're forced down a range route with the specialism rather than a classic range build. But we're making it work. So, yeah, she's getting there. We might pick up Berserk at some point because we've not got that on everybody. Yeah, she had a very strange skill tree, if I'm honest. But, yeah, very high range defense as well, which in turn, because of the other skills, buffs her range skill. So, yeah, there's some skills that are synergizing. But yeah, useful enough. We've been keeping her safe so far. Nice. There they come again. Nice. In. Bruce leads him to death and jumps back out. fatigue early on, so we'll need that. Early stream, yippee! It's the last one for a while, I'm afraid, cultist. No, I mean, not too long, but in the great scheme of things, this will be the last day stream for the short while. So I'm sorry to let you know that. I'll hand over the reins to you for the early stream. There you go, you got a window to work on. But yeah, I'll from now until Sunday, I'm still going to be online in the evenings, but I won't be doing day streaming because my kids are off school and my childminder only does term time. So I've just got them for 2 days this week. They're there today and tomorrow. And then so I'll be busy doing daddy duties and then having fun. And then I'll do some evening streams, but I will be probably finishing around midnight just because I need my strength to deal with a 2 and a 4-year-old in the day. So we may do what I'm saying that we may do 1 o'clock. We'll either do a 1 a.m. finish and a very fast raid and handover, which I'm not good at doing, so I like to be polite. Or we will do a midnight finish and I'll chill out for a bit before I hit the hay. And then I'm going away on the 25th and I'll be back on the 8th. But then when I'm back, I'll be kid free because they're staying away to visit the Babchet. So I will be I will have a couple of weeks of no kids. So nice, no resurrection there. So I'll make up for it then. But yeah, just making people aware. I will be away for a week. That looks scary. 75 melee, 999 range defense. Is that what they normally have? I never looked at the stats before. Okay, that's why it's 5%, I guess. No matter what. Anticipation, composure, poison, immunity, stalwart. Well, that's the same, but he has fearsome. What's anticipation? I think that's a range defense, is it not? Do they need anticipation when they've got 999 range defense? Anyway, the main difference is that the 10 more accurate. I'm guessing they have some sort of specials, so let's see. I know you can't use roots, or I don't think you can use swarms on them. Maybe you can. We'll have a look. Either way, you're not bringing 999 down. I guess I may as well put flies on somebody. Greyhammer continues being the archer wizard that he is. I know nothing about these ghosts. 9 lives on a ghost. Oh, I didn't see the 9 lives above. I was looking at the perks. Yeah. Okay, is that the only difference then? Is it just a geist with 9 lives? I'm a little bit fearful of the specials that I don't know about. I need to advance. Do you know what? I made a mistake here. We should advance 2 rows, and then my archer can just take out the necromancer, because it looks like he's left himself no mates, unless there's 2 hiding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Oh, he's got 1 mate there. We can shoot either way, though. Nice. No, I know it's a rare type of geist. I was just asking what the difference was. I knew that, Juicy. Yeah, like the rock on node. No, I appreciate that. What I meant was, what does it do? What's the difference? Does it have a special? Is it going to jump and do something? So, for example, I noticed that the ghouls, I think they're called, which are the super nachos, they do a similar area of effect attack to a bear. So I meant like, what's that? What's their special? You know, what difference do they do that I need to be aware of? That's all I meant. Spear for the win. Yeah, so it's just 9 lives, that's what I meant. So it's a more accurate ghost that has 9 lives. Cool, that's fine. I wasn't sure if it could, like, you know, scream from 6 tiles instead of 3 or, you know, something different. That's good to know. Like I say, the ghoul was quite a surprise when it started doing bare area of effect attacks. Luckily, there's only 3 and I killed them really quickly, so we didn't have to worry too much, but it was a nasty surprise. I think we're just going to start creeping forwards. Oh no, that's the new guy. Oh, that was a real mistake. He's going to break. Oh, that was really stupid. I'm thinking I got carried away by the cool looking armour and forgot that it's just a beginner in a tin can. Never mind, we'll charge in with the big boys. We'll save you! So what happens, look, it's too easy and I get complacent and then people die. Okay, she didn't scream. Oh, he did, yeah. Well, at least he didn't flee immediately. I don't want his gear that much, so I think we might just start shooting him. He's not even got that heavier gear on. No heads for anyone. One, two, three, four. Ah, see, I told you. So ghosts can only attack from 3. I thought it'd be something like that. So Vinzal mutters can scream from an extra tile away, 4. So they've got extra range. I don't think it was any further because she closed before that, but that's definitely longer. Geists, he moved after he screamed, but he screamed from there, you see. So the danger range is 3 with a Geist. It's 4 with a I'm going to call him a Banshee because that's a long word. Interesting. So there's a slight amendment there, Juicy. I think it'd be cool if you get a rock unhold armor. Yeah, I don't like to look under the hood, but I did have a quick glance at like different things you can build with different items. It was more to see if I should keep the monster parts or not. But it looks like we need. I didn't go into too much detail. From what I skimmed, you need masterwork tools and masterwork fabric. I think we've got the fabric. We've had that for a while, but we need to find some masterwork tools, which I know are random drops on. I think. Champions and leaders and things like that. We just haven't happened to have found any on this run yet. I have found some on offline runs that I've run, so I am aware they exist. And the ones I found were in a nomad camp, so we just need to keep hitting camps and killing leaders. I'm sure they'll turn up eventually. Oh, I was thinking he had cleaver. I misclicked. That was a slight waste of fatigue, but no, never mind. Getting my own way here. Oh, why didn't I toot the horn? Forgot we had somebody fleeing. At least he's not based. And we can switch to our runaway chant as well. Close on that Necromancer and or Geist. Yeah, you're not going to scare him, surely. Oh, you've horrified him. Oh wow, Brawler's on the run. This is not good. We need to put these down. Jesus. No heads for anybody. No more resurrecting. Cute. Worth a shot. So far, I've quite liked the added noises, particularly "Hold the Line." But that disharmony was pretty funny. It was like a sad character in a NES game. Yeah, man, 1 in 20 happens more often than you think. If you haven't got a good target, chuck a couple arrows at it. It's definitely worth doing. Especially when they're actively getting fleas. Yeah, it's head bashing time. Go on, Adrius. But she'd survived with hit points, I realise it's probably just 9 lives activating, although 9 lives isn't above her head, so I don't know, maybe that was just a miss. It sounded like a hit from the noise. That's confusing. Always bring that spare quiver, boys. Oh. Come on, Brawler, behave yourself. Yeah, I thought that, but normally when you've done 9 lives, it sits above their bar to show you, but it doesn't, so that's what confused me. Either way, she's gone now. Oh yeah, they can bring back headless corpses now. What new trickery is this? Oh, have I got it backwards? Oh, forgive me. It's been not paying attention. Oh man, did not sleep well last night. Yeah, no, I got that from the previous comment. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the explanation. Where are we? 2 left. Who's the other one? Oh, next to each other. I'm being stupid. Oh, come on, Wynnie. Pack it in. Oh. I always get restless legs when I'm trying to finish them quickly. Oh. How very dare you getting his rage on. Just some silverware, nothing crazy. Still, we'll take it. Alright, cool. Some level ups. Let's do that very quickly. I'm going to take 5 minutes then for a bio break and grab some coffee as well. Right, what we're doing. So this is our Super Spearman Wynnie. This is the last level up. And we finished Student, so we've got double perks. We've been meaning to pick up Colossus for a while. And I think that would be a good shout. We also haven't picked up Taunt or Spear Mastery, all of which are useful. Gifted, I think that's because we kept rolling rubbish on defense, so I can see my frustration with that, yeah. So we could think about that, but let's take the 4. We're Battle Forged, so we'll take the 3 because we need as much armor as we can get. 47 is not good, but we've got some stat perks that boost us to 59. So I think we just take the defense. We don't have to overthink this one. Steelbrow is also another option as he's a tank. And quick hands so he can use nets more rapidly. And Indomitable. Everybody says how good Indomitable is. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good versus Orcs, isn't it? It's just knowing when to activate it. I always activate it at the wrong time. Waste of fatigue. Hoi hoi! How you doing, Ayoku? We're just debating how to level this guy up. Well, I am anyway. I think Indomitable probably is the right decision. I just don't love it as a skill, but I know it's useful, so I'm happy to take it on that basis. And then I think the other one should be probably Taunt. Oh, which we don't have on either Spearman. I thought we did have on one of them. No, we do. We have it on the other Spearman. So yeah, so you'd be sort of mimicking each other, which isn't a bad thing. Because we don't have rotation. Sorry, I've moved on too rapidly. Was that in reference to Indomitable, or was that in reference to Taunt? I think in Taunt we are going to use it because we don't have rotation on like any skill tree on these brothers, like, or at least not on any useful ones. So we're sort of forced for our tanks to use Taunt. Yeah, Indomitable, I guess I will use it when we're fighting Orcs, and I will use it when we're fighting Unholds. Maybe I shouldn't have taken it, but I know that everybody raves about it, so I took it on sort of principle, and I also want to try and do different builds, so yeah. Yeah, I think Taunt, when you don't have rotation, is useful. It can be useful anyway, but rotation usually is going to get people safe quicker. But Taunt can be a way of just keeping your nimble glass cannon type characters a little bit safer. I find it less useful later on because a lot of the opponents have like pikes and similar ranged weaponry, so taunt can be less effective on those because they can still reach the target even if the one touching them can't. But yeah, I think we'll go taunt. It's a classic. But I agree, spear mastery and Colossus are definitely up there, as is recover and recuperation. So there's a few that we can pick. Feint I quite like. Strength and numbers I quite like. There's quite a few cheapies that we can pick up now, I think. Yeah. Anyway, good, solid brother there, Wynnie. This is our newbie, just fleshing them out. They need everything, but always defense. We're going to try and train him into a two-hander, I think. No, shield maiden. Maybe she's going to be a pure shield, I'm not sure. We need... Breaking 50 is quite useful when we get out of the way. We definitely need the fatigue. I think we'll take Colossus, and then we don't need to worry about the health as much. We can wait for 4s. And 54 is really low, so we're going to have to suck down some 2s. Nine lives of Colossus. I think Colossus. Does it reduce injuries as well? Yeah, so that's always good to take. Right. The Hound is our sellsword. Doesn't like nighttime. Currently has picked up... Well, we also got the scroll in Assassins, but obviously we're ignoring all that. So I've left those on for posterity, but we should lay them out, really. I don't think we're going to use any of those. So we really should pick up Schwerkampfer because it is hugely powerful, especially at high level. So accuracy, defense, and then Battleforge. So probably fatigue or 4 health is also very tempting. Yeah, I think I'll take the health. It's more for teeing up Colossus as well if we ever pick it up. Oh, yeah. Okay, the gunner wants ranged accuracy, ranged defense, so we can boost our accuracy. And we could take a 5, or we could... No, we got the maximum on that as well. 3, 3. Yeah, I think we'll take the 5. Make sure he's never fleeing. Right, we've got medium armor. Where are we up to? Are we on the final tier? Yes, we are. Piercing shot, I've heard, is the best with handguns, so I'm just going to take that. I don't have to overthink that one. So, what does it actually do? So, 2 targets in a straight line, but will only do 50% damage on the second. So does that mean the gun now reaches further? Will it go into that 3rd tier because of the back row will go into the row behind? If so, that's awesome. Oh, honestly. Too much on him. Right. Accurate for the 2-hander. Take the defense. Why is her resolve so high? Oh, I know. Because we were boosting this. So we're on 95. If we hit 100, we get another 4% reduction. So we have to take that. We have to take accuracy. And then it's a toss-up between defense. And of course, now you roll a 4 on health when we actually need to boost the defense the final time. Oh, this is awful. And we don't have Colossus, so that's basically forced. I have no choice. Oh, sucks. Can't not take the accuracy, it's just not in me. Right, we picked up Berserk a while ago. We've now got Mind Over Body, so the fatigue reduction is huge. The defense is worrying. But we've got all the medium skills we can pile on her. Again, yeah, this was a really sad build. So I don't think I've seen this before. So we picked up all the medium skills, but we didn't get... Oh, no, ignore me. We did get it. It's right in front of me. I couldn't see that. Do you know, it's in a different position. It threw me. So in the zone is definitely up for grabs, as is underdog. As is perfect focus. And I think at this point as well, with 38 defense, we can now switch her. Or that would be the other argument. Does she have quick hands? No. See, quick hands would have been immense. So then we could have switched and put her on the front line. We could still do it. It just means we've got to take the AP hit. And it sort of wastes blending. But I wonder if we should give her like a two-handed close-up and then use this at range. Although 60 to 80 isn't inconsiderable damage output. We could get an 80 to 100 AC and leave that in our pocket. The problem we're going to have is fatigue. Our fatigue is absolutely off the charts. So that's our issue now. Now I'm regretting not taking the fatigue. Ah, here's what it is. Is there anything else we can do to boost fatigue? I guess we could take recover. And we could... don't have second wind either. Ah, we're missing such key skills. Assured Conquest is tempting because we always seem to have high morale recently. Teddy, I didn't see your comment until now. What with this? Yeah, but it does the same thing because it gives you +1 range. So, yeah, you are right, but it means that we can still shoot further. And if we're on a hill, it means we can shoot 4 now. So it gives the gun insane range when you're on a hill. But even when you're not, it's giving it chunky distance. But you're right, you can't hit... What would it be? It's normally 5, isn't it? It's like a C that goes forwards. So, yeah, you can't hit 7 instead of 5, but you can hit 5 that are further back. So, yeah. It's funny that it doesn't work with throwing weapons. You actually think that would make more sense. If you're like really beefy, you could like throw a spear through 2 of them. Call it something else, like musculature throw or something. Like a David and Goliath type. But anyway, no, that's cool. Oh yeah, this character frustrates me because she's got so many perks and so many of them are just rubbish. I think so. Our original idea was we were going to give her sword lance, and then we found this whole beard, and she's been absolutely massacring people with it. I do think there's still a strong argument for sword lance though. Yeah, this I don't know what bloodthirsty looks like. I don't think we have bloodthirsty, but we could take the upgraded version slaughterer. That would actually be pretty sick on her. So she's going to cause resolve issues all the time as well. And then obviously this is the classic one, isn't it? So you take in the zone. The problem within the zone is we don't have anywhere near the initiative we need to pull it off. So she's not really a natural for this. Although you can just gain it naturally with the dodges, I guess. It just starts off with a lot less output. And then obviously, yeah, underdog is the classic skill because it stops you getting hit so often. With only 38, I think underdog's a good shout. And I think backstabber or perfect focus would just be funny. And damaging. But yeah, so I think we'll take underdog. I'm going to be cautious. We're going to take underdog. And then I think we're going to pick up this next time. And then we'll see. I think this is also good. Oh yeah, we've also highlighted perfect fit to try and get that extra initiative. I just don't know if it's going to get us over the line enough, but we will get better on this. I don't think we're ever going to hit 70, so I think we've given up on it. Right, anyway, enough chit chat. Oh, we took another perk. Shit. Yeah, I think we'll take that first. Never had it on this sort of character. And I've used it so far on a dagger brother, and I've used it on a. Oh, that was a mistake. We don't have the fatigue to pull that off. Oh, that was really stupid. Oh, I balls that up chronically. Damn it. Okay, we'll have to pick up the extra initiative now and reduce our fatigue skill costs as well. Shizer. Never mind. Yeah, that was definitely an error. Right, where are we going? Right, well, yes. So, by the way, camps, I didn't know this. Camps definitely count for when you're doing patrols. So, if you get the patrol quest and there's nothing to patrol, go and do some camps. Ooh. $11 Orc Young, gosh, that's easy. The other thing we've not been doing is the trained thing. I don't think I've got a single brother yet to get all the training to get the boost from that. So we should probably go and start using the training halls. Or we need to start upgrading the camp a little bit. Right, I'm just going to take, as I said, a bio break, and I will grab a coffee. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, see you in a bit, guys. Just gonna kill the mic guys 1 second. You don't hear my noisy machine. Alright, we're back. Wow, my camera's slightly off today. What's going on? Let's fix this. It's because I keep slouching and then changing positions, isn't it? I should maybe just leave it slightly wider angled. Smaller. There we go. Let me know if that's irritating. Cool. Right, what was I doing? We're killing Orc Young. This will be a piece of cake. Yeah, so that shows you the new gun in action, Teddy. So we've got that range on it, which is nice. I was wondering, does this heal? We need to test this. Does it heal previous wounds and previous battles? If it does, that's... I mean, it's not overpowered. It's 1 hit point, but it's not bad. I believe you can get up to 3 later as well. But we'll stick with the fatigue. Slight benefit for now. Fire. Nice. So this is where I should probably activate Indomitable, because they're going to dive bomb me in a minute, aren't they? Let's try the theory. See, I think Spear Wall's better. Maybe it was a waste, you know. I think it's just unholds, isn't it? When you want to sort of stand in front of an unhold and stop it pushing through you. But then I guess they just push through the guy to your right. So you need like 2 guys with Indomitable. I don't know. I'm not convinced with Indomitable, you know. I'm not convinced. I need to watch some more streams and see how people are using it. It's not a skill that's ever gelled with me. I feel like Spear Wall does the same job in this situation. Again, I guess it stops them pushing through you once they've already based you. I'm not sure what that skill is referred to as, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm on about, where they hit you and push you back and then advance on you guys, which then ruins your back line. So I guess that's the idea, it stops all that. But I'm not convinced. Yeah, I can see why people say to take it. That gun's going to be a lot more useful now. Although that wasn't a good example, actually. But yeah, it gives us more flexibility and options. That's the main point. Let's see if this works. And then Berserk kicks in. Oh, I'm going to wait now, even though... Oh, if we wait, I'm not sure Perfect Focus will carry on working, though. We have to waste a lot of it moving now, which sucks. Oh, we've got good defense anyway. Ah, now we're fatigued out, yeah. She needs more fatigue to make... Perfect Focus just isn't going to work well with her. That's a shame. That really is. That would have been fun. I can see what I was going for in my mind, but I just didn't factor in the fact that the fatigue's going to be against her. We'll get recover. We'll try and make it work anyway, but yeah. Interesting strategy on it. It works really well with daggers, though, and it works really well with arrows and Berserk. Well, I think it might work well if I've still yet to try it, because I haven't seen a brother with the combination, and this might not be possible. But I'm thinking next time we get a new hire that has perfect focus and the brawler skills, I think similar to the dagger skills, that will work really powerfully. So you're only using 1 AP per stab for daggers. Well, the same will be true of the fists. But the difference is, with brawler, you attack twice on each hit. So if you can do 6 dagger skill, can't speak. If you can do 6 dagger strikes because of perfect focus and berserk, you can do 12 punches because it hits twice each time. So if we can find a brother that has that combination, that would be sick. And I've got a suspicion that it'll be on those sort of dagger guys, because dagger guys often have the brawler skill. So we just need to find an assassin that has perfect focus, which might even be a standard. And then we can, instead of going down the dagger route, we go down the punching route. I think that could be really OP. And it makes sense on an assassin type build because they're going to have the high dodge initiative type stats. So I think that'll really work well. So that's my next sort of planned fun one when we see a good assassin. So yeah, master archers, rangers, and assassins I think are my aimed next hires. And then just anything cool that we've not run before. This guy's pretty dangerous just with 6 punches. But that would have been 12 if we had perfect focus, I think. I don't think he has access to perfect focus. I'm going to just double check, but I'm sure he does. Nah. He has some other cool skills, but not perfect focus. Alright. There we go. Trade goods, bit of gold, food. It was an easy experience. Yeah, leveled up some of our newbies. I know some of these fights are a bit beneath us, but the experience is always welcomed, especially when we're training. I'm wondering if we go like a quick hands. Leaping dagger guy. Oh, do we have perfect focus? We've just been talking about it. No, it's not there. And is perfect focus something you can pick up? I don't think it is. The calm perk group. Oh, you're shitting me. We don't have footwork. What? No. Oh, they need to code that in that it's mandatory if you get the other two skills. Hang on, so leap lets you jump, but costs 6. Ah, footwork or leap, you gain 1 range. Sorry, I misread that. Okay, you don't need footwork then. You need one or the other. I misread it. Okay, so there's 3 skills just to do this, and then you drop it to 3 AP. No, yeah, drop it 3 AP from 6. Yeah. And again, rotation's cheaper, but we don't have rotation. Oh no, we do. We could take rotation as well. I just don't think why you'd want rotation. It's not as useful. So I'm wondering if we do we have to have an instrument in our hands to do this? Oh no, you don't. Okay, so we could daze. So we could still have the fun spells. And we could be like a really high initiative. No, we don't have perfect focus, so if we're gonna do this, I think we get 10 melee defense, so that's why I'm thinking fists. Whereas if we go, can you do ambidextrous with daggers? That might be fun. So we can do dagger, parry, dagger. Yeah. Darry, pagger, dagger. That's a mouthful. I think that might be fun. And then the armor skills. What's this one on the end? Twill. If you've taken the rotation perk, you can now target enemies. Don't know how useful that is. I feel like that's a complicated one. I'm sure it is useful. I'm not sure my brain sees it though. Oh, I thought that... Oh, man, that's misleading. They've reused the same icon. So I dismissed this thinking it was the banner skill. Oh, you have to have an instrument for this one, though. So you can cheer somebody on and give them 2 AP. You've got to be adjacent, but it's a lot cheaper than the other skill. That's interesting, rather than Inspire. Interesting. It's a lot of skills to make this dagger build work. I guess I wonder if we just give up on the instrument and make the dagger guy. We haven't got an initiative boost though, so he's not going to have the chance. We do have a defense boost though. Or do we ignore all that and have some real fun and make a leaping fencer? That could work. Again, we don't have an initiative boost, but we do have 2 stars on defense, so pretty much we can just drive his health, attack, and defense through the roof because they're all 2 stars, so we know what we're getting. So we actually could look at a really good estimate here. So 88, 99 health, 88 attack, and a 38 defense. Plus we give him the ambidextrous, that'll boost it another 10, so it'll be 48. And then I think we've got a perk, haven't we, that gives it another 5. Yep. Oh, that's melee skill. I think this could be fun if we do it that way. It's a shame to give up the musical skills, but I think like that might be fun. We need to pick up a parry dagger, that's the main thing though. We're going to take student just to get us there quicker as well. So we'll do that to delay the decision slightly. The problem is how do we boost dodge while we also boost defense? That's going to be tricky, so we're always going to get 3 on this. So I guess we have to split health, and we'll just keep splitting between health and initiative. Saying that like the dodge is there, is dodge even there? Surely dodge is there. How crazy is that? So we can twirl and leap in the air, but he can't dodge. Oh, come on. This is just silly now. Okay, I know we could see medium armor skills, and I moaned about how medium's better than light armor, but if you're going to build this sort of extreme build, I think cloth will be better. But surely we should have dodge. I guess we can waste a perk getting on adaptive. Just think dodge is really important on this build. Ah well, we'll have fun with it. It doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. It's a fun character. I'm not overly stressing on it. Right, we've done everything we need to do on this. Let's go and cast this bad boy in. Oh, just realised I've got the wrong image on. I do apologise. Because I keep changing it at the source rather than making extra scenes because I'm lazy. Need to do some new Battle Brothers art actually. Maybe we'll just use this one today. Oh, are we not framed correctly? What is going on here? Bear with me, guys. I didn't even realise. No one said. Why is that not matched up properly? I do apologise. I think that's the difference on 1080p. Right, there we go. Should be aligned better now. Okay, right. Where were we? 12. Another 12 volt young. Did that glitch out on me? Oh no, it's just it was there, wasn't it? Oh, I can't be bothered. It's too tedious to keep killing young. Let's keep going. Oh, sorry, I fell down a restream rabbit hole. Let's close that. What's this? Oh, brilliant. We haven't had the bear event for a while. I feel like there is probably a negative event. I wonder if the nice, 5 grand. I wonder if the druids can actually get killed if we're like really unlucky, but I've not recruited the bear enough to see it. I've forgotten that we killed the bear, to be honest. Safe roads. Okay, prosperous. I mean, they're going to pay for the notice for everything. I need something that costs a sensible amount. 94. That's worth 94, so they should be paying us almost 19. Yeah, we're getting above 20 for a shield then. That's good. It's not great prices, but it's good. Nice. Right, we have a rune. We have a gem. We can do some runes. I keep forgetting. Right, we said we needed tier 4s, and we said we needed tier 5 armor pieces. Oh, hello. Pageantry, a mastercrafted tunic. 79 for 6. And that's a base item, isn't it? So we normally get 8 for 65, so that is particularly nice for Nimble Brothers. I think we'll snap that up for 5 grand. What's this as well? Well-crafted leather jacket. Again, a 1 for 38. A 1 is really nice for Nimbles as well, so we can just slot that in to give them that extra armor. And 38 for 1 is incredibly good ratio. %6 resolve increase. That feels like it would be really good on a Bannerman, but it's a lot for 21k. But it's a percentage increase. That's huge. I say it's huge, actually. Even a Bannerman only has 100 resolve, so it's only 6. It's not as good as it sounds. When you actually take a step back. Now this is the one I was describing earlier. So the fatigue penalty comes down. So this is invaluable on light armored Nimble Brothers, I think. So I think we're going to splurge some cash and get this. We're going to pick up that for sure, and that. Yeah, I think they're all really good. Whoa, 10 resolve and 60 armor for 10 weight. Really nice for a heavy frontline that you don't want fleeing. Or a heavy Bannerman, but we don't have a heavy Bannerman. I don't think we do anyway. Or am I wrong? No, he's medium. Yeah, he can't handle the weight. He can handle it. Right, what else we got? So some decent 4s. Oh, another, gosh, there's loads today. Master Stroke Beast. A gilded pointy snout with loads of holes in. 2 armor. It's a tier 2. 2 fatigue, sorry, for 57 armor. Slight vision impairment. I think that's worth 3.5 grand. Yeah, we're going to splash out and get these armors. We should have probably checked the weaponsmith first, but there you go. That's hindsight for you. No, there's no round. Okay, good. That worked out well. There's a repair tent we can invest in, but we're a little bit short now. Oh, good. We've already checked out most of these. All right. Two fatigue, right? So no, he doesn't need vision that much. So tier 2. So we're going from 10 to 57, but we need 2 armor free. There we go. So if we remove his 1 and then add this, it also looks ridiculous, which is amusing to me. So that's 5 and 10. That's perfect. So we've gone up a decent chunk on the brawler there. I feel like he should be able to headbutt with that pointy helmet as well. Awesome. What else did we purchase? We got a base armor of 1, and that's definitely going on a nimble brother, which would be this guy if I'm honest. So he's currently hang on, let us organize. Just drag these down. So we can upgrade this. Oh, this is a 1 for 25. So we can't upgrade this because we've built this differently. Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't have 1 to drop from anywhere. Oh, I could actually. What we could do is drop this by 1. So if we got something that's 4, I think we do. Ah, this is a solution here, boys and girls. So if we drop a 4, there's a chainmail hood somewhere. That'll work. Oh, you're kidding me if we sold them all. No, we haven't. There we go. This'll work. So we drop the 3. Oh no, that's for a 4. We need to get down to a 2, so it'll be this one. So we're going to lose 15 on our armor. But we're going to gain 38 on the body. I think I can live with that. And then if we find a famed Acton cap, we can change it again. We're still 117. That's still pretty good for a nimble brother. And we're 230 on the body now. 11 and 4. Perfect. So pageantry is not for him. Well, we've got other nimble brothers, so that's okay. I think that'd be even good for a medium brother, actually. It's just a good base layer. So here's a good example of a nimble brother. Sorry, not nimble. What am I trying to say? Balanced brother. A medium armor. So this gives us 264 for 27. This now gives us... Oh, what did I miss? Ah, no! What tier 1 did we have on? Oh, shite. It's mixed in with here somewhere. God damn it. That's 8, so it must have been 35, 30, that's 3 is 27. So that's 8 armor on a tier 1. What was that? 288, there we go. Just checking my math. Yeah, that's 35 still. Okay. That's pretty swish. 288. The other guy's 325. But he's in heavy armor. He's 288 with medium. That's mental. Sound. Right. What else did we buy? I think that was the 3 big ones, wasn't it? Nice. That's some really sort of core famed armors boosting us now. We need some more money coming in. Or a big game hunter. Direwolves, Webernecks, Nachos, Hyenas, and Serpents, and their rounds. Oh, that's good because we want some monster parts so we can make some fun stuff. The problem with these quests, I sometimes find you can't find them, but hopefully, if we go to where it said, that won't be an issue. Sapper's Cove. Oh, okay, all around here. Let's do it. Oh, monster footprint straight away. Oh, basilisks. I know last time I fought those, they were quite rough, but we were really early on. We should be fine now. Do you know, I might do a short stream today, boys and girls. I am really flagging. We're going to see. I'm going to push on. I sometimes say this and then I sort of find my groove. I'm just not enough sleep last night with the boys. God bless them. It's just kicking me a little bit today. If we go dropping in. Oh, Cyborg's dropped in. Hello, Cyborg. Hope you're well. And Mac. Good to see you both. Not seen you all. Oh, good stuff. Hope everybody's doing good on this fine... What are we on today? Monday? I'm losing track of the week. Tuesday. Tuesday, of course it is. A bit nervous about these, so I think we will perfect focus and... Oh, no, do you know actually what we're going to do? Yeah. Perfect focus, and let's spread some poison around. Ah, they immune to poison. Well, I just wasted that. No, maybe we've just been unlucky. I'm not being stupid, am I? It says Berserk, Crippling Strikes, Overwhelm, Pathfinder. It does not say immune to poison. Anyway, no big deal, but... Right. We'll hold one of them back just so we can separate how many are coming at us at once. Oh, coming at the top as well. The weirdest looking basilisks ever, in my opinion. What on earth? That's the first time I've seen a sentry. Executioner, Footwork, Escape Artist, Strength in Numbers, Pathfinder. Okay, so kill all his mates so he can't get Strength in bonus, Strength in Numbers. And Escape Artist, I think, means he can break out of the net more easily. And Footwork he's going to back up. So, yeah, it's basically like a goblin, I guess. For want of a simplification. Oh. God, no, what was that? Yeah, you can go and hold that pass on your own. There's a nice bottleneck there. Hopefully they'll be tempted to come back. Boom, 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 boom. I'll try not to repeat every soundbite. No promises. Nada. Okay, here they come. Oh, where the hell are they going? Where are they off to? This is weird. Has the AI actually decided it's too hard to punch through me and they're going all the way around to come down here, as if I'm not going to react? Really don't think toe-to-toeing this is a great idea. I think I'm going to do anyway, though. Nice. Oh, fight, you cowards. Where are you going? strange AI response. If this is glitched out or if it's the AI just doing a really weird pathfinding exercise. Cannot get comfortable to that. Nice. 4 to go. Oh, for anyone who didn't see my Discord, please go and check out the Epic Store. If for some weird reason you don't have Civ 6 with all the expansions and DLCs, it is 100% free right now. Go and check it out. I have been posting it in Discord, so if you don't want to miss out on freebies like that in the future, it's a great reason to join the Discord. I don't catch everyone. I'm pretty good on posting the epic ones. And I have a bunch of news feeds that alert me to Steam ones as well. So do go and grab that. It's one of my favourite Civ games, but it's only really good with the expansions, and I was surprised. I thought they were going to give the base game away to try and entice you with the expansions, but they have just done a full free giveaway. So it's well worth grabbing, and if anyone's not familiar with Epic, that is free for, well, I say forever. They have pulled a few of them, but in theory it's free forever. It's not like just for 2 weeks like a trial, you know. You just get the game in your library. However, they have pulled certain titles, but I think that's because they have the licenses for so long. But you usually have a couple of years to play the game. And Civ 6 is well worth getting, but it's expensive, so that's incredible that you can grab it for nothing now. I know Civ 7 is out, and it's probably why they're doing it, but it's as most Civ games are, it is not shelf worthy yet, and it's full of things they need to patch out and fix and balance. So yeah, grab it while you can. It's crazy that you can get that caliber game for nothing. I don't know where the other one is. Ah, he's fled. Nice. Oh, maybe that's what they do. Maybe they were fleeing. I just didn't think they would flee. I didn't think animals fled that quickly. Right, we got some of the foul eyes. We got some of the talons. And we got some of the feathers. So that should hopefully at least give us some of the parts for one of the items. We look like we're on 177. We've dropped slightly on carry capacity. 277. Oh, maybe I misread it. Okay. How many more do we need? Oh, what? Basilisks don't even count. Okay. Well, it wasn't exactly difficult. Right. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna cut the stream a bit short. I am just really, really tired, and I'm not comfortable. So what I'm gonna do is cut this one short, have a rest, and then I'll be back online tonight, and hopefully my usual chipper self. Not that I'm not chipper, but I'm just really restless leg syndrome, and I'm struggling to get comfortable. So we're going to do a little short stream today, and we will be back later on tonight. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all. Who can we go and drop in on? Is there anybody else doing Battle Brothers? But I will be back when I'm feeling perkier. Oh, getting a phone call. Just give me 1 second, guys. just summing up. Apologies for that, guys. Just take a quick phone call. Right, who else is... Oh, hang on. Magnus. Who's this? Mike Valentine. Oh, no, forgive me. He's a Russian streamer. Nothing against Russian streamers, just he's not streaming in English. That's not good for you guys. I think it might be Otto then. Oh, no, I've raided Otto recently. No, I'm going to drop in on Wabbo. We've not seen him in a while. I think he's doing a bit of Tarkov. But yeah, I'm going to say hello to Wabbo. He's a nice guy. If you're not already following him, I strongly recommend it. He does a variety of streams, including Battle Brothers, but he also does Total War,